Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Toon Talk Cassie, your favorite place for all things webcomic. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and show your girl some love. Alright then guys, so before we get into episode 63 of the Remarried Empress, we're going to go ahead and check out some of the comments that you guys left. I'm going to try to keep it at around 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes max. Let's see. Azatula said, ooh, so he knows about her secret son. Yeah, so Sylvia shit knows about the son, Ian, that's Rashta has, and he plans on doing absolutely nothing to help that little boy live a better life. Azatula said, girl, do not make that voice for Rashta. You're making me laugh to my stomach. Don't worry, I'm not. It was just a one-time thing just for me to test it out. Because that's how she sounds in my head. Okay, she has an annoying high-pitched voice that just makes you want to punch her every time she opens her mouth. That's how I see it for me. I am watching you people said 2328. The husband has landed. Where is his little handsome face? We're going to get to see a lot of husband today, but let's continue. Has landed, people. This is not a drill on my fangirlish heart. I tell ya. Azat also said, I feel so bad for the mistress. The mistress is beautiful, and what the heck is he thinking to divorce her? Okay, you must be talking about the Empress. Yes, the Empress is all that in a bag of chips. And obviously, Soviet shit is missing a couple of brain cells for him to even consider divorcing her over something so petty. Okay, let's see. Maya, Papaya, hey Maya. OMG, I mean Trashta. I kind of feel bad, but not bad enough. But girl, I can't wait for the divorce. Then after that, I wonder what is going to happen next. Hopefully, after that, our Empress lives happily ever after and give King Henry a couple of babies and they just grow old together. That's what I'm keeping my fingers crossed for. I'm hoping Rashta and Sylvia shit just disappear into the background. Pretty girl said, husband is back. I missed him so much. Ooh. Eris said, I can't wait till the divorce. Our husband needs to come save the date already. By the way, I came across your channel. I'm a new subscriber and I literally binge watch your whole Remarried Empress commentary. My new favorite YouTuber on the way to 1K. Hey, keep putting the spice onto these stories. Eris, you really made my day with this comment. I really appreciate it. And you guys, we are at 3 minutes and 7 seconds. So I am going to go ahead and read episode 63 like Wilma is asking me. Alright then guys, so we made it to episode 63. You guys don't even want to know how long I have been trying to read this episode and my computer kept flagging, like kept crashing. I blame it all on Rashta and Soviet shoe. Let's get started. Prince Henry. He is back. He is back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, my queen. The Remarried Empress. Art by Sumpul, story by Alphatart. Or Alphatart. Huh. So, no one knows you're here? Isn't that dangerous? Ooh, my dude done snuck out of his castle, out of his whole entire country to come see the Empress. Child, Soviet shit couldn't even tell her the truth. And she got a man who is willing to fly across country in secrecy to come see her. Sometimes sneaking away can lead to delightful surprises that are worth the risk. Such as seeing you here today, for example. Henry is so cute. What are you smiling about? I wanted to see you. Because the days I spent with you, Oh, he's recalling all their little cute moments. They were so cute together. I miss those days. Were my last days as a prince. That makes sense. I also felt anxious when I first became an empress. Oh, look at young Navier following the former empress. So cute. So poised. I had to put all the things I had learned into practice. Oh, this is probably her as a teen. But I was worried that I would make the wrong decision and bring harm to our subjects. Things would turn out fine, Prince. I mean, a moment ago he was like, please call me Henry. Henry. Thank you. But my day-to-day duties remain manageable. What keeps me up at night is something else. What else? Thoughts of Navier? What's the matter? My subjects keep asking me to marry someone. Are there no suitable members of the nobility? At his age, most royals would already have someone they are arranged to marry. That is quite surprising that Prince Henry or King Henry, he's not in a forced arranged marriage. Maybe the Western Empire do things different. I have more breathing room as the second in line to the throne. Ah, so that's why. Answer my question. What I'm looking for in my future queen is someone who can help me rule my kingdom right away. But I can't expect any ladies of the nobility, as bright as they may be, to be able to do that. It would be too difficult without having any experience as a crown princess. And besides, you've raised my standards for what I'm looking for in a queen. That's very kind of you to say. It's the truth. Sometimes I find myself thinking that my people would be thrilled to have you as their queen. Ooh, not just your people, sir. Tell her the whole truth. You would be thrilled. You would be ecstatic to have her as your queen. Thank you for the compliments. In the meantime, Sylvia Shue is planning to divorce me. Empress, you look unhappy. Is something the matter? Empress Navier? Tell him. Tell Henry what's going on so that way he could send all of his soldiers, right? Guess what Henry could do? He could have his soldiers transform into that bird form, go to the Eastern Empire, and poop on top of Soviet shit's head and Rashta's head. Huh? I'm not just saying this to flatter you. I mean, I really mean it. I don't want to marry anyone who isn't like you. Or rather, I wish you were my queen. If I had one wish, da 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 da. Okay, real quick, I just had to play this real quick for you guys. One wish. Ooh. You guys check out the song. It is Ray J One Wish if you guys wanted to know what music was playing real quick. I just had to play because that's exactly how King Henry got me feeling when he said that. Because there is no one else like you. What are you going to do if I actually say yes to becoming your queen? That would make me really happy. Just say the word and I would take you straight to my palace. Aw, he is genuinely happy, you guys. Look at him. Blushing, the smile on his face. She is surprised. I swear it on my life. I'm not sure if that's really what he thinks or if he's just trying to cheer me up, but I still appreciate it all the same. Thank you for thinking so highly of me, Henry. Your visit is much appreciated, Your Majesty, especially because Everly pushed herself too hard and fainted yesterday. Her mana completely dried up after that. Oh man, would she feel uncomfortable if I go in to see her? I heard that she felt a lot of pressure from having me as her sponsor. What if my visit makes things worse? No. What Everly needs right now is someone to tell her everything will be all right. Yes. Go in there and comfort that little girl, Empress. Aww. She is still as adorable as I remembered her. And she rushed to hug the Empress. That goes to show you what kind of Empress Navier is. Normally in these type of stories, a regular person would not feel comfortable running and hugging an Empress or Queen. Your Majesty, your abilities may be unique and special, but that doesn't mean you will become any less unique or special, even if you can no longer use magic. I will still support you, whether or not you become a mage, so don't work yourself too hard and look after your health, okay? I wanted to devote my life to serving your Majesty, but I can only do that by becoming a mage, since magic is the only thing I'm good at. But if my magic's gone, then that means I'm no use to anyone. Aw, don't think like that, pretty lady. It's okay, baby girl. You got your brain. You're smart. I'm pretty sure you'll come up with something amazing and you'll still be able to contribute a lot to the Empress. Oh, Henry was waiting the whole time. Aw. I wonder if it's okay for me to call him Henry. I mean, I know he told the Empress she can call him Henry, but I just feel like maybe we, the readers, should be allowed to call him Henry also. I don't know. Maybe I should stick to King Henry, keep it formal, don't get too attached, because that ain't my man. But I can't help it. It was better than not visiting at all. But I don't think I was able to offer her much comfort, because magic was more than just an ability for her. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I overheard that part of your conversation. I can relate to how she feels. You do? How Everly feels about her magic is the way I feel about being an empress. I think that my value and usefulness is tied to my role as an empress. If that role is taken away from me, I would despair and feel miserable, and I would be at a loss as to what to do next. If I am forced to step down as empress on top of my brother being sent into exile, my parents in the house of Trovi will be... But your position as empress is unassailable. How would you know how it feels to have that taken away? Drops. Is she crying? Ooh, that look in her eyes. My queen. She is trembling. What's wrong? Navier, what is wrong, boo-boo? Navier! Do you really want me to be your queen? Nah, he's trembling. I do. I'd like nothing more. What's happening? Did she just do what I think she just did, you guys? Is she going to accept his proposal? I will become your queen. Oh, you guys remember this day. Episode 63. Episode 63. Navier agreed to become Mrs. King Henry, whatever his last name is. To be continued. Ooh, bye-bye, Soviet shit. Ah. Ooh. Real quick, you guys. I normally don't promote whatever is being advertised, but I could not help myself. Look at this. Cheese in the Trap, the K-drama. I don't recommend this one as much. True Beauty. I have not watched this, but I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. And Orange Marmalade. Oh my goodness, I read this comic and it's actually a really great comic. If you have a chance, go on to Webtoon and read it. Really awesome. The comic for this one is okay. I did read it. I stopped when somebody came back. This person. And it's because I have a whole review coming on True Beauty, but other than that, it is a good story. And She's in a Trap, if you find the comic, it is available on Webtoons also. Awesome comic. I absolutely love it. Look at my Buso. And is that Eno? That looks like Eno. It could be. Okay, let's continue. Let's move on. Episode 64. I got sidetracked. So here we are with episode 64. I will become your queen. I hope he don't pass out. If I knew it. He thinks I'm talking nonsense, doesn't he? Lean, are they gonna kiss? If you become my queen. Oh, no, he is happy. You will make me the happiest man in the world. So I will also do my best to make you the happiest person in the world. Aww. He's so cute. That's who he reminds me of. She's talking about her husband. He reminds her of a golden retriever, a large dog that Navier owned as a child. Perhaps it's too calculating of me to look for someone else to marry as soon as I know my divorce is coming. No, boo, it's not. It's not. That lame husband of yours plotted his whole, engagement and whatever with this little trash bag over here before he even had the audacity to even divorce you. So, do you, boo-boo. But the same could be said of Sylvia Shu as well. I will also make a promise to you. I promise to be a good queen to you and to the people of your kingdom. My queen. And I also promise that I won't interfere if you ever fall in love with someone else. And make her your mistress. Did you just say mistress? Why would you say that for, boo-boo? You are the woman he needs. You are the woman, the best friend, the mistress, the lover, the side. I mean, you everything. Oh, dear. Was I too quick to bring it up? I blame Soviet shit for this. Okay? Our Empress was full of confidence, and then he did this to her, making her think that she is not everything that a husband could want from their spouse. I'm only saying this just in case. Henry might be different from Soviet Shu, but I don't want to be disappointed once again just because I raised my expectations too soon. Awkward. Oh, why is it awkward? My queen, can you tell me what's on your mind? Because if you are going to be my queen, we will be husband and wife. I still can't believe this is happening. That's why I'd like to ask why you've decided to become my queen. Of course, I'm not going to ask you to reconsider, no matter what your reasons may be. I. Your Majesty! Oh, my flabbergast! Who dares to interrupt this moment? Oh, my pickles on toast! Why? Why? Like, why? Huh? Why? Why? Just, we was finally getting some one-on-one after so many episodes of dealing with Rashta and Soviet shit. And they come and they forgive us, Your Majesty. No, we ain't gonna forgive nothing. You interrupted a moment. You. We haven't heard from Your Majesty since you went inside the academy a while ago, so we were worried. You know what? I'm not gonna be mad at them. They were just doing their job. As long as they don't go and snitch to Soviet you about seeing King Henry out here today, I'll let it slide. Lower. Darn it. He said no one knew he was here. I see. Let's head back then. Right, Tommy. Ooh, look at that. She's like, right to me. God. I'm telling you guys, Snooky, Snooky. Ooh, it's going down. It's going down. Hey. The Empress is like, well, we ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. Let's get married. Wow. I can't believe my luck. I flew here to see Navier after hearing that she was making a trip to Willowall. But I didn't expect to run into her at that restaurant. So he didn't play that. Good job. We ended up dining together, going on a walk together, and even wore matching clothes. And I will become your queen. She accepted my marriage proposal. She told me she would become my queen. Why is King Henry acting like all of us right now? He is fangirling over the fact that the love of his life has accepted his proposal. My man, he is so funny. Look at them girls in the background. They're like, what's wrong with them? Who knows? Whatever her reasons may be, I don't think she agreed to marry me because she loves me. It's because of this line here. I promise that I won't interfere if you ever fall in love with someone else and make her your mistress. She probably just needed to take the role of a queen. But no worries, eventually I'm pretty sure she will fall in love with you. Just keep being consistent, keep being unapologetically yourself, and trust me, okay? She's gonna fall for you, King Henry. Who cares if it's a marriage of convenience? Navier will be crowned queen. Damn. You guys. Dang. Okay. Well, I will have the time and opportunity to try and become closer to her. But I wonder, what must have happened to make her suddenly accept my marriage proposal? Child, I can tell you all that's been happening over there in that empire, okay, Prince Henry? What happened is that Soviet shit came up with this grand, stupid plan to divorce the best thing he ever had for a big bag of trash. Yep. I wonder if by now Henry realized that no matter how happy he may be, he'll be worse off if we get married. He needs to change his image because of all the rumors that he's a playboy. But our marriage won't help to dispel those rumors at all. And unlike other royal marriages, he can't expect to enjoy cordial relationship with the nation that the queen is from. As a foreign queen, my family influence won't be able to help him with the affairs of the state. You guys, I wish I could tell Navier, King Henry don't care about none of that boo-boo. He just want you. Of course, I'm not going to ask you to reconsider no matter what your reasons may be. But if he's not going to change his mind, then all I can do is try my best. Fortunately, marrying me also carries some upsides. People consider me to be cold-hearted and level-headed, so that will help to counteract Henry's public image of not taking his duties seriously, and I'll be able to help him rule the kingdom right away since I have experience doing so as an empress. And there's also Lupit. I like how she didn't forget Lupit. I plan to find another territory I can make a deal with. Duke Erg, your little handsome self. Oh, you're going to be back in the picture soon. We miss you. It doesn't make a difference to Lupit whichever territory it established diplomatic relations with. I might be able to help establish diplomatic relations between Lupit and the Western Kingdom. I mustn't get ahead of myself. All we've done so far is broach the subject. Soon, we've arrived. I cannot wait for the divorce. It's coming up really soon. Even if Henry starts loving another woman, I doubt it'll be as painful as what I'm going through with Soviet Shoe. Hearing her say this hurts me because it goes to show you, regardless of all that, that was her husband and she had some real feelings for Soviet Shoe. And to have him just completely disregard their whole entire, experience and their friendship, their love, it hurts. Are you all right, Your Majesty? Yes, I'm fine. I get that he needs an heir. All right then, but communicate with your wife. Tell her the truth. If he wasn't so busy lying to her, he could have had a really great relationship, you know what I mean? The Empress would have no problem adopting a child in order to establish an heir if he would just communicate with her. Your Majesty, I must have liked Soviet Shoe a lot more than I thought. To be continued. 2D man before 3D boy said, "No, Navier, you will fall in love with Henry and find your happiness. Soviet Shoe might be someone you cared for or even loved, but real love doesn't leave you feeling insecure and anxious. I hope Henry heals all of your wounds, and you are already thinking about how to help him and rehabilitate his image. You are really his queen." My bad for the tongue tie. I'm just going to leave it in there. We're at the end anyway, so. Werewolf 130 said, "I appreciate Henry being so level-headed about this. He isn't stupid and knows Navier doesn't love him yet. And instead of pushing her or guilting her, he's willing to earn her affections. That says a lot about him. It's sad that Navier immediately thought he'll take a mistress, but we have to remember she was raised to think that. Also, thanks to shithead, soon-to-be ex-husband. Yup." Daisy_Cap said, "His face when she said yes was so freaking fluffy. Korea Elric said her being hesitant is good. This means we're going to get so much more story after the marriage as they get closer together. Yes, I love this story so much. Okay, somebody else said, Lady Chaos 123 said, I really cannot wait for Sylvia Shu to hear that she will remarry. She deserves happiness and he deserves the turmoil that Trashter will bring him. I kind of wish they could just overtake the Empire as their territory. I want a coup. Oh, she wants a coup. Kidding. I just want Navier happy, damn it. Henry would never take a mistress. Yup. Bree underscore PMJ said getting the deal with Lupit will be the biggest smack in the face to the Eastern Empire. I cannot wait. And the way Henry was giggling like a little girl had me screaming. Same here, Bree. Alright guys, so let me give you guys some of my closing thoughts real quick. First of all, there's something I realized. I don't know if anybody else realized this, but okay. What was his name? Okay, so remember Duke Ergy, right? Duke Ergy originally planted the idea in Rashta's head that, hey, Rashta should study up and prepare, start taking courses so she can become an empress, right? So that was his plan, was to basically have Rashta gain the affection of the commoners and blase, and then that way Sylvia Shu can see that, hey, she is better fit to be the empress than Navier. But what I find to be really interesting is that Rashta herself never brought that up to Sylvia Shu. And on top of that, Duke Ergy, well, I don't know if Duke Ergy has been talking to the emperor, to Sylvia Shu, but it was Sylvia Shu himself who came up with the bright idea, all right, and I say bright very sarcastically, to divorce the empress and make Rashta his empress for a year. It was him. I'm just saying that is just so funny because it's like Prince Henry originally asked Duke Ergy to push things in the direction so that way, cause a little bit of riffraff between the Empress, Navier, and Rashta, so that way Navier can realize a whole lot sooner than later that Soviet shit just is not worth it. But it was Soviet shit himself who played himself. I'm like, bruh, how you fumble your own bag? How you played yourself, huh? You played yourself. You a dummy. You lost her. You're gonna divorce her, okay, for a big bag of trash. Just because the bag of trash is pregnant. Huh? Okay. Okay, with the baby, from what I've heard, may or may not be his. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just like, look how karma come through. Okay, karma came through it. He don't even know how he fumbled his own bag, how badly he played himself. I'm talking about Soviet shit. He don't know just how badly, okay, just how much pain in the future he's going to cause himself because he missed out on a good one. All right. I believe it was, I forgot who said it, but somebody famous said the quote, behind every great man is an even greater woman. And let me tell you right now, Soviet shit wasn't that great to begin with. So it was always Empress Navier who was carrying the whole country on her well-fitted, well-dressed shoulder. Alright then guys, that is going to be it for today's episodes. I hope you guys enjoyed these episodes as much as I did. Whew, I cannot wait for the next one. We are getting so close to the divorce. From what I've heard online, rumor has it that divorce is coming up around episode 78, if I'm correct. Let's hope, fingers crossed. And as always, you guys, you can click the link in the description box and read further ahead. There is fast pass episodes available of this series, which you can go ahead and binge read ahead of everybody else. So take advantage of that. Click on that link. You'll be able to leave a comment on the site, like the comic, so that way the creator can get some additional love and support from you guys. All right then, until next time, peace.